Hey, it's your main man, Evapors. We are live on Cartalk TV, man. Live from Myrtle Beach, man. We got to extend the conversation we were just having with Carshow, Rell, and of course myself, Evapors, man. If you're new to this IG channel, man, we talk cars, man. We talk motivation, we talk money, we talk entrepreneurship, we talk all that good stuff, man. So let me go ahead and bring Carshow, Rell back up in here, and we're going to keep the conversation. I think we're connecting now with none other than Carshow Rell, the other half of Car Talk TV. Carshow Rell, we back.
We're back live.
Now I'm on the switchboard now. Now I'm on the switchboard. Yeah, I like being on the switchboard too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, look at them waves down there, man. Look at them waves crashing.
Looks beautiful. Oh yeah. If anybody's interested, we may right now it's looking like we're gonna be in Richmond in a couple weeks. So if we got anybody that's in Richmond, come out and hang out with us. You know, we trying to hit up a couple car events. We're looking at the first weekend of October.
Is that
Anybody's
October
interested?
3rd? Is that October 3rd we're looking at?
October 3rd. You know, I'll probably stay down there for the whole weekend. I don't know about yourself. Um,
Oh, that'd be dope, man. Or at least October 3rd is a Saturday, right?
yep. Yep.
Yeah.
We'll come
So
down the
so
third, lead the fourth.
yeah. So maybe I'll just spend the night down there so we can do dinner. Matter of fact, it's mandatory. I can't go down there and come back, man. Not if not if not if Martin is in town. You get Will Smith come to town, and Martin when Will and Martin get together, it's a bad boys affair, man. So I
Uh,
gotta be there.
right. I know. I know. I ain't going to spring it up on you. I mean, because you know we both busy. We both got families. We both got crazy schedules. You know, we both doing things with business as well outside of Car Talk TV. So,
Yeah,
you know,
October
let's do
3rd,
it. Let's do it. Let's do
Richmond.
it.
So yeah, we're gonna put out some flyers, man, for that. I already put it on the calendar. Hey, we got Miss Daria in here. We got Croc 392. We got Karma in here, and Carshow Rail. And also J Rock come up in here. So hey, welcome everybody that's coming through, man. We appreciate y'all,
Rock
man. Hey, we
392.
hey
What's up, my guy?
yeah, we put a whole hour in, man, and we couldn't stop the conversation, man. The conversation's so good, man. And you know what? Again, we love having guests on here. But I know y'all love to hear from us, man. I know y'all love to see us talk to each other and rock with y'all, man, and just vibe out, man, and giving y'all the real. Because I was literally just for about 15 minutes talking about mental health. And I wasn't talking about it from an abstract point of view. I was just talking about it from a personal point of view. And I don't mind being personal if it's going to help somebody. You did? I don't mind at all. But October 3rd, man, I can't wait to go to Richmond.
Same
And
here.
um,
Yes.
and I mentioned earlier on the other live, man, that me and Carshow Rell, we never met each other in person. Like we've been doing this thing, this wonderful, this beautiful thing called Car Talk TV, and we never met each other in person. So October 3rd, we're gonna be in person for the first Car Talk TV in person, man. I get to see my boy, you know what I'm saying? So I can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to that more than anything, man. And we just gonna take it up even higher, man.
Likewise, likewise. What's up, Calvin? My guy Calvin, man, he was one of the first dudes who I seen to show me a $10,000-15,000 check with wholesaling, man, back in 2009, 2010.
Word.
Been paper for a long time in real estate. Let me know if you're still in the real estate, man.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm curious to know.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, I see you, Daria. She said she missed the episode. It's all good, Daria. You in here now. You know what I'm saying? As they say, you could be anywhere in the world, but you here with us, and we appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? All
We
the
got a
way.
good
One.
guest. We got a good guest coming up Sunday too. We gonna release the flyer for that. So yeah. We stepping into a new realm. You know, he's always looking for, you know, not just people who are ultra successful and got, you know, the hypercars and supercars. It's people who car enthusiasts, people who's YouTubers, people who, you know, just have whatever car that they passionate about. We want to bring them on. But we do have somebody who's been in the game for quite a while that I've been seeing for at least a decade, '09, 2010. And since I came back to like Instagram heavy, I reconnected with this guy and reached out to him, and we're bringing him on. We're bringing him on Sunday. So he's doing big things in the car world. So you guys
Yeah.
stay tuned. When we release that fly, y'all gonna know exactly who he is and how he get down.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. I always love to hear stories, man, especially folk that's been doing it for a long time, man. And I'm happy for every new person that's coming up right now. You know, every young person, every new YouTuber that's finding success financially for the first time, man. I love to hear those stories, man. But I love to hear the historians, like who started this? Who were some of the first in whatever your particular category is? You know, who was the first ones doing car shows back in the 80s, 90s? You know, my era as a child coming up to teenager, you know what I mean? Who was doing this first? Who was the man? Who was the woman back then? I want to hear, and still the man and still the woman now. I love hearing those stories, man. And that I just love hearing that long money story. I love new money stories. I love overnight. Man, I loaded one video. I got 1 million subscribers and $1 million. Man, I'm happy for you. But man, I love to hear them. I love to hear them OG stories, man.
Well, man, Calvin said, I need you movement coming soon. Okay. Look, DM me, man. Send me a DM.
Yeah, that's easy.
I ain't seen you in a while. So yeah, send me a DM. Drop me the details. That's right.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
said
yeah.
small 300 stories. Yeah, them old bills,
The
old
old
school
bills.
money, old school
Yeah.
money. Like
Pre-direct.
when I was chopping it up and talking to my uncle. I don't know if you guys had seen that Cartalk. That was a super dope one. Super dope. And
Yeah.
I got confirmed another big guest to bring on for my little backseat chat. When that
Ooh.
drop,
Yeah.
that's gonna set the airways on fire when that.
Oh Lord.
We done dug in the bag of clients of
Yeah.
scenarios. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Hey,
yeah.
well,
I was excited when he said, yeah, I would love to do it. I'm like, oh snap, it's on.
yeah, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you get a photo. Since y'all rocking with us on IG, man. On my personal YouTube page. Um, I want to say it's gonna be this Sunday, and I need to put the flyer out, but it should be this Sunday. At 3 o'clock. Sunday at 5 o'clock, we do Car Talk TV. Sunday at 5 o'clock. But this Sunday at 3 o'clock, I'm gonna do a I-8 special. It's like a I-8 summit, and I literally got, of course, I-8 Pat,
Ooh.
the guy, the only dude that's working on them and doing different things, the only one, I-8 Pat. You know how I rock with the I-8, driving it on the driver's side, making it look good, baby, making it cool. You know what I'm saying? Asking the questions, talking to BMW execs, like what's going on here. That's me. But we got one of the first owners of an I-8 in the United States.
Ooh. I already know who that is. Ooh.
Dr. M3. Dr. M3. Yes. Mr. Huracan, Mr. Aventador, Mr. Ferrari, Mr. I-8, Mr. You name it.
Mr. You
He had
name
one
it.
of Mr. You name it. He had one of the first I-8s in the country. So he was one of the first to own one, to start putting YouTube videos on there, driving it around, promoting it. BMW got all kind of free advertisement from Dr. M3. You can go on YouTube right now. He got videos that's over 5 years old. Over 5 years old, and he in the I-8, again, one of the first I-8s in the country. Dr. M3 had it. So Sunday at 3 o'clock, we're gonna talk I-8 from his perspective of owning one of the first ones in the country, and people don't even know what is that. Think about it. 2014, 2015, you like, what is that? And it passed you, and it's a brother driving it,
Right, right.
and them doors come up, bam. What is that? He had that junk back in 14, 15, you know what I mean? And now here we are in 20, and you got Pat that's working on them, and you got me, like I said, I'm riding it. You know what I'm saying? I'm making it look good. You know, I'm testing the limits out. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun with it. So we got three perspectives that are completely different. Pat under the hood, Dr. M3, first one, that first group of cars, and me right in the middle. And we're gonna talk it, and we're gonna share the links out ahead of time so the people in the I8 forums on Facebook and on different message boards can be a part of the conversation.
Dope. I'm definitely on there. I'm definitely be in the chat. It's on what? YouTube, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be
Okay.
live. It's gonna be live on YouTube. So I want to use the streaming software to broadcast it live from Zoom straight into YouTube live 3 o'clock on Sunday. So we'll do that for like a good hour or less. It might not take that long, to kind of have a conversation about the I8 and the I8's past, the current, and the future of the I8 from our independent perspectives. Three guys that love the I8. So I don't care what's going on with the car. It don't change the fact that I love the way the I8 looks, man. I love the way it sits in the driveway. I love the way when I pull up, the door, I get out and the doors come up and it just shut everything down. It shut everything down. When I pull up, it shut down. But me having a car like that, it's a conversation piece. I'm able to have a conversation with somebody, inspire somebody, show somebody how to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of times people driving certain kind of cars act a certain kind of way. And I'm the complete polar opposite of whatever they think, man. I'm like, hey, how you doing today? Especially kids. I love the kids, man. When the kids come up to the car, I'm like, yo, you can sit in it. The parents be like, oh, don't touch it. I'm like, oh, and y'all can touch it, make it sit in it. You can take pictures. You can do whatever you want to do. And like they literally enjoy. I went to the bank, one of the banks that I use locally. Y'all got Navy Federal up there, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I was at Navy Federal, and I didn't even realize, I had pulled up and went inside, did my thing or whatever, and I came out. A little kid was looking, and his mom was like, oh, don't touch the car. And then of course went through the whole thing, and I told the little kid, his mom was like, he loves the I8. I said, you're gonna have one day, man. You listen to your mom, man. You do good in school. You're gonna have an I8 one day, man. You're gonna have any car that you want. And he was smiling, big old smile on his face, man. I was like, you hear me? Listen to your mama, right? Yeah, yes sir. So a month later, I came back to the bank. I wasn't even in the I8. I was in the Corolla, and I went inside the bank, and you know how you know somebody talking about you?
Yeah, you can
So
feel it.
I was like, okay, I can tell they're up front talking about me, but I'm at the little teller joint getting my money. So as I'm about to leave, the lady up front was like, man, we loved the last time we saw you in your car, and the little kid was so happy, and you took the time to talk to him. We was like, yo, that guy must be a really nice guy. And I told him, I was like, hey, thank you. I said, God bless me to be where I'm at. And all I want to do is inspire people, man, to live a good life, to live a better life. And if you follow me on IG, you follow me on YouTube, and you end up seeing something that makes you a better man, better woman, I did my job. That's all I want to do is inspire people to be better, man. And I know you the same way.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Now, as Larry said, back in my heyday, man, I was Mr. trying to stunt, stuntastic, #1 stunner. But as I got older, man, and you go through things that humble you, and you just become a completely different person, man. Completely different person. So now, with those experiences, it moved me into a lane kind of similar to you. Like, all right, I'm gonna use my gifts, my talent, things that I have, not to say that, I'm Mr. Macho or look what I'm doing. No, you can do this too. You can really do this too. You can do more than me. Take my blueprint or craft it up the way that works for you and shoot over top of me. And guess what? When you come back to me or I see you doing your thing, I ain't gonna hate on you. I'm gonna salute you and be like, man, you doing your freaking thing, man. Keep going, because iron sharpens iron. We motivate. I mean, that's how I am. I look at somebody doing better than me or trying to get where I am, and I see them climbing up a lot. I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna couple years. you know, maybe 5, 10 years down the line, they're gonna be millionaire, multi-millionaire, billionaire status. And I'm gonna freaking salute them. I'm gonna be proud and happy to say, man, I watched them grow. I watched them build that empire from the ground up, man. That's what
Yeah,
that's the type of person I am now.
yeah. No doubt, man. And I was just saying, you know, you come through stunting with the Bentley sweater. I'm out here on some polo jump. I'm about to fold myself up right quick.
Oh man, come
I'm
on,
about to
man.
I'm about to fold my stuff up. You out here with a Bentley sweater. I saw it peek up a little bit. I said, oh, I ain't catch it at first. I was like, oh,
Cause it ain't about that, man. It ain't even about that. I ain't about showing the logos, man. It ain't even about that, man. It ain't
yeah,
even
you
about
know,
that. You got a
hey,
good question though.
my man said you stunted on him with the Benz though. He
Oh
ain't had
man,
it.
look. Calvin, my guy. So you know that was back in that number one. I was still in that number one stunner. I wanted to take my game to the next level. I did my thing with the Tahoe, Lambo doors, spinners, system crazy, 5 TVs, and I did the big rims, the in the donk game kind of. I had the 24s, had the crazy system. And then I was like, man, I want to do something luxury. Like, in Baltimore, we still was stuck in that, old school big rims, lift the car up, crazy painted. Like, man, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna go to this luxury lane. That's sort of the beginning transition when you heard the rappers talking about, oh, I'm in a new Benz or I'm in a new BMW. I was like, man, what can I do? I was like, okay, the CLS. And I put together a play. It took me about a year to pull it off. And I told a couple people, man, people laughed at me like, man, you a Benz? Man, you Mr. Tahoe, Chevy rider. You riding old school Buicks, man. You can't afford that. I'm like, okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I waited about a year. Then once I got my paper right, found the right one for the right price, and I made it work. And even when I got the Benz, um, people was like, oh man, you ain't gonna be able to afford the tires. You ain't gonna be able to afford the
Mm.
make. You ain't gonna be able to afford the. You ain't gonna be able to afford the $500 oil change. I'm telling you, I'm hearing this through MySpace and Facebook and through the whispers. I'm like, dang, people really rooting against me. And I done had the car for about 2 years and switched rims on it, had Forgiatos on it, and it just became normal. But yeah, Calvin, he knew we was working in those cubicles up in corporate America, man. That was like my last dream car that I accomplished, and pulling off the lot after having all that doubt, as well as me trying to really get this car, like my dream car, pulling off that lot, playing Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. You remember that song? Man,
Yeah,
that feeling,
you talking about
like
the Lex Coupe Beamers and the Benz?
no.
Not that one.
Jim Jones and Santana, Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. That song. I pulled
Gotcha.
off the
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
playing that, man. I pulled up to my I had just moved out, just got married. I pulled up to my mother block, told my mom, hey ma, come out see my new car. Told my brother, come out see my new car. They like, what? You got a Benz? Man, the feeling, like I done bought 3 Bentleys. The feeling for the Bentleys, yeah, cool. They nice, they tough, they mean. But me coming from a Chevy, a Buick, old school to a luxury lane, man, it was completely different. Until this day, maybe if I bought a Lambo tomorrow, I don't think it'll top that feeling of buying my first luxury car. I don't think it's gonna top that, bro. The feeling was I I can't even explain the feeling. It was like,
Yeah.
joy. It was pain. It was tears. It was me fighting the haters. Me trying to prove to myself that I can really pull this off. And
Yeah.
it was a beautiful feeling. But Calvin, a little bit after I got the Benz, he came through with the Beamer. He had a main 5 series, a main 5 series. But everybody started to get new schools like a little bit after that. In my car club, like guys was copping BMW 6 Series, Audis, Acuras. Like we started that new school wave from about 2010 to around like 2012ish, 13ish.
Word, word. Again, man, I love hearing those historical perspectives, man. what we talking about, man. Y'all been doing it, man. And I think it's important for the new school folk to hear it and understand. Because let's say they see me on YouTube or whatever. Oh, you don't have a million subscribers. You don't have 100,000 subscribers, bro. I've been getting money since '92. What you
Real
want,
life.
subscribers? What you
You
want?
want
What you
real
want?
life or
Somebody?
you want
You want
online?
real life or you want that? Is your favorite has your favorite YouTuber been getting money since '92? Is your favorite YouTuber with a million subscribers, 700,000, 100,000, 200,000? They've been getting it done since '92, '93? Nah, they probably haven't. They probably just discovering success over the last 2 or 3 years. And it's
Well,
nothing
nothing
wrong
wrong
with
with that.
that. It's nothing wrong with
Mhm.
that, man. I applaud them. I mean, that's I want to see everybody make it. But don't discount your OGs that aren't on YouTube, that aren't on Instagram, that aren't on any social media platform, but they got the cheat code. All you got
Yep.
to do is holler at them. But a lot of these younger folk, and even folk in my generation, get caught up in the hype. They go straight to find out how many followers somebody got. They go straight to find out if they got a blue check mark. And the same thing that I said, that person said, now it's law. If I say, yo, man, you got to get on your grind, get on your hustle, man, you got to get in your bag, you got to come out the streets, you need to save this money, you don't need a party, you need to just focus on these investments, and man, wait a year, wait 2 years, and then boom, you're gonna come up. But let somebody else say it with 100,000 subscribers, and then you listen. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So
You
I
go.
just always put that out there, man. Don't discount folk that's not on social media, and don't discount the OGs, man, that's been getting money and living and taking care of families. You got a lot of your favorite YouTubers, man. They treat women terrible. We just talk about the guys. They treat women terrible, man. But then you'll listen to what they say. You want to be like them. But then you got somebody like me, man. I've been taking care of my wife for 15 years, taking care of both of my daughters. But you won't put my words higher than you would some guy that's just, running through, dogging out females. But you swear you love females so much, you love your mother so much, you love your wife, your girl, or you respect, black women or white women or whatever women, whatever color, nationality so much, but you don't follow or pattern yourself after men that are doing it the right way, like myself and like yourself. So I just think we should always remind folk like, hey man, and I'm not hating on nobody. I don't have to hate on nobody. Like how could I hate on how can I hate on somebody? Let's just say YouTubers, big YouTubers. How could I hate on a big YouTuber? Usually a hater is coming from a perspective of somebody that has less. I don't have less than any of them. I have a beautiful home that I own in a premier neighborhood in North Carolina on a golf course. Driving a 2020 Lexus truck, BMW i8, and I could literally drive any car that I want to drive. I've been successful since 1992 April, been making money for a long time. So I could never come from a hater perspective. I can't hate on you. You don't, I mean, if you the hate is coming from, I don't have what they have. I have more. I got 15 years with my lady. How many years you got with your lady? Well, shoot, we got 15 years married. Don't let me count the time before. Now we
Right.
up in like 20 some years.
20. Right, right, right.
Now we 20 plus years. So I could never hate on somebody, man. I could never hate on a new YouTuber, music artist, or somebody that's coming up. But that's usually the first words that if you say something opposite of their favorite YouTuber, they say, "Oh, you hating." How can I come from a hate perspective if I got more? I make people don't never think like that because I'm not a celebrity. Because you're not a celebrity, but we put celebrities on a pedestal. I love LeBron, but LeBron's perspective is his perspective from his age of 35, and it's becoming a more mature perspective at this point as a 35-year-old. But he's never had to uh, do time in the military. He's never had to work a regular job as an adult. So I appreciate his perspective on different things, but don't discount our perspective because We don't play for the Lakers, and we don't have a microphone that everybody will listen because we love to be entertained as a people, as a society. We love to be entertained. Basketball, football, the Oscars, the Grammys. We love to be entertained. But you got folk like me and you sitting right here with the cheat code. Hey man, here's how you do a budget. Here's how you start a concierge service, man. Here's how you walk away from $100,000 job, man. Don't look back. You know, here's how you take care of one woman. Here's how you raise a daughter. And I love seeing the videos, man. You incorporate your daughter in the video joints, man. I love to see it. I think it's important that people see what a active father looks like. I think it's important for people to see that. And I don't just accidentally post pictures and videos of me and my family. And I don't do it for clout. What clout can I get? I strategically have an Instagram to inspire people. Because there's somebody right now that don't have a father and they needed to see that picture. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that don't know how to talk to their wife and they needed to see that. It's somebody that need to reconnect with their father that they never, you know, they're angry with their dad. You know what I'm saying? And maybe my pictures and videos will inspire them to pick up the phone or get in the car and go reconnect or connect for the first time with their dad or whatever, man. So, but not to go down that road all the time, man. I just want to inspire people, man. And I see another G body in here. You see that? G body
Yeah,
Ron.
G Body Ron. G Body Ron.
Hey, G body Ron.
Bro,
Go ahead.
the piggyback, I'm gonna piggyback on something, but you're a little blurry. Your connection, you might got you a little blurry.
Oh, I was out in the rain. Hold on. The rain must have got me. Is that better?
Yeah, you still kind of blurry. You was coming in and out.
What we looking like?
I mean, it's a little better. Still kind of blurry, but it's a little better.
Oh, let me take my phone out of this thing and try to wipe it off. Yeah, man. A little bit of rain got on the lens, so we're gonna try to wipe
But
the
yeah,
lens off.
back to what you were saying, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's funny you mentioned that. I woke up to a comment saying, "How do you have less than 100 subscribers and able to drive the new 2021 Bentley Flying Spur?" And I was like, "Dang, man, you gotta have, a million subscribers. Like, what about the people who can actually able to afford to buy these cars? Like, you haven't really thought about that. You're thinking that you got to be like a big YouTuber to drive these cars." And I'm like, man, I'm a regular guy, but I didn't bought a bunch of Bentleys. So that's why they gave me the opportunity to check out the new one. Just giving
So
people a different perspective.
that is right in line with what I was saying.
Hmm. That's why I mentioned it.
Somebody, yeah, so somebody goes straight to how many subscribers you have on YouTube, weren't worrying about why you driving the new Bentley. How did you get access to a new Bentley? Not knowing that you own three Bentleys. What does subscribership have to do with the fact that you've owned three Bentleys? We gotta help the people, man. I think that's one of the reasons why we here, man. We gotta help the folk understand. G body run, good energy, always good for the G body. Is rare. Oh, that's your brother?
Hmm. That's my little brother.
Oh, like
Brother.
hold on, not little brother, like hey, he from the neighborhood.
No, like you and Rell's real brother. Yeah, same mother and everything. Yep.
Oh, okay, got you, yeah, yeah. Oh no, y'all double brothers.
Yeah.
So me and
When I
the
told the
Rells,
story about, I used to share rooms with my little brother. That's my little brother. Real
word,
talk.
word. Okay, so you was telling the truth, you won't making up no story. Okay.
Nah, he can confirm it. He can confirm it.
I'm tripping, man. I'm tripping, bro. But that's crazy, man. So that's your brother, man. So I mean, I don't want to assume nothing because people assume that I deal with vaping because my name is Evapors, and they don't understand the whole Biz Markie song from the early '90s and none of that, right? So he rocked with the G bodies, or that G body stand for something else?
No, he definitely rock with the G bodies. He got something that's in the works as well.
Mm. Okay. Okay, so I used to wear his shoes to school when he was asleep. Ah, that's crazy. My brother did the same thing, man. He would wear my clothes and my shoes, man. In high school, I was in high school. He was in middle school. Yeah, yeah,
Man,
New Vic.
we used to pull up with the cars. Man, people thought he was like 18 hanging out with us when he was in middle school. He was in middle school, high school. People thinking that, oh yeah, he's like 18, 19, 20 hanging out with us. Nah, he was like way younger than us. Way younger
That
than us. Man,
that's
but
crazy, man.
those were the days.
Yeah, yeah. My little brother's the same way, man. Like I said, he was in middle school. I was in high school, different schools, obviously, middle school, high school. So he would wear my shoes to school, and he was like, man, everybody think I got a lot of clothes and stuff. So it was crazy because at that time my mom had married my stepdad, so life was a lot better financially at that time. So that was literally the first time that I had consistently, new shoes and stuff like that, and not having to worry about food, clothes, and stuff like that, man. So I think that was me going to ninth grade. Yeah. So going to ninth grade forward, my mom was with my stepdad, and life was really good, man. But up until that, it was a struggle up until like ninth grade, man. When it comes to food, clothes, and shoes, man. Yo, that stuff. That's why, like now, all that stuff makes you stronger, real.
Yeah, that's facts. That's
Like right
facts.
now, I can go 12, 13 hours and don't eat nothing. That was normal as a kid. That was nothing to not have food to eat overnight, wake up the next day and still ain't no food. That was normal. So when like as an adult, if I miss a meal or something, I don't get an attitude. I don't start freaking out and treating people bad because I'm hungry. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh man, I done felt this before. It ain't no thing. So all the things in the past that may have hindered you, folk that's listening, man, use that, man. Use that and turn that negative energy around, what I'm saying, into something positive, you know what I'm saying? And give the world something positive. Use them life experiences, man. And that's what we do with finances, the mistakes we made, we better now. That's what we do with cars, all the cars we talk about things that we've done in the past. Now we really know how to make moves, you know. And if making a move right now means chilling, selling the I-8, riding this G-body, paid for. That's what I'm gonna do. Somebody just made me hungry. Talking about shrimp and chicken. Who did that? Oh, that's G-body. Word. Did he cook it?
Did you chef it up? Probably he might have. He said homemade. Or he might have
Word.
got it from somebody.
Oh,
Not 100% sure.
gotcha. Yeah, New Vet Order said you got the finances part
The
right.
finance
But,
was good.
but hey man, but back on the cars, man. Since it's Car Talk TV, I'm stuck on the fact that the real Mr. G-Body said, man, 15, that's high. So I can get me a Carshow ready with some 4Gs on it, with the LS swap, with the nice little, I might could take it to the track or something. You mean
Right.
like I can get 15 high? 15 high? That's what he said. He said 15 is high, real. Let's talk about it. He said that's high, real.
That is high. That
That's what he
that
said.
must be a car show ready car. So realistically, if you wanted probably a regular one, a clean one with that's not car show ready but clean,
Give me the
you probably
Carshow.
be paying like 6, maybe 7 grand
Give
for
me the
just a
Carshow.
clean.
Give me the Carshow. My voice done changed. Give me the Carshow. I'm gonna change my name, Carshow underscore Evapors.
Right, right.
Carshow
Oh
Evapors.
man.
That's
Car
what
show
Mr. G Body
evaders.
said. LSX motor, big turbos. Okay, I'm with it. And I'm not a street racer by no means, nothing like that, man. But just as a guy, period, man, who don't love a little bit of thunder? Who don't love a little bit of rumble of the jungle? You know what I'm saying? Who
Got
don't love a little bit of cold start? That sound like something. Who don't love that? I love that, even if I ain't racing nobody. I just want you to hear it and be like, oh, what he got over there? Yeah, I got something, cuz. Yeah. I ain't gonna race you, but I got something. I could if I wanted
right,
to.
right. I mean, you
Yeah.
could. That could be. People make money off racing, man. I mean, People make money off of it.
Yeah,
Even
well,
if you got a
shoot.
driver. It ain't gotta be you driving, you have a driver.
Oh, yeah, you right. Yeah. So let's yeah, that's something we gotta talk about. We said don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Say you must come right. Hey, so look, if 15 was my number, like, yo, I could spend 15 on it. So I'm thinking like 15 might just be like entry or middle. But man, if 15 got me Carshow, man, come on, man. With some 4Gs on it, some, cause that the one I saw was 17. So
Okay.
let's say Mr. G Body know the language and he could talk to the guy and be like, hey man, how you doing? Da, 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 da. And you start talking that language, G Body language. And the person on the other end like, oh, this guy know his stuff. So yeah, he negotiating. He's saying, okay, yeah, I sell it for 15 then.
Right.
Because Mr. G Body might be like, hey man, he got this on there, he got that, he just did the brakes, he got new AC, he got dot, using terms that I'm not familiar with,
Hmm.
maybe certain parts made by certain manufacturers that cost more. Like we know Brembro, right? You know what I'm saying? There may be old school manufacturers that I'm not familiar with, and when you hear, oh, he got that radiator, or he got that transmission,
Hmm.
oh,
Hmm.
bro, you stealing if you buy it for 15. Well, oh, hold on, here go a quote. My boy just won 20,000 the other night street racing, and what?
Grudge races, man.
Oh
Like
man.
Dope Master and them, like they be spending big money at the
Mm,
track, bro.
mm.
Big money.
I'm not interested in that. I mean, I like money, but nah, nah. I go and watch. I go and watch something like that, man. I'm gonna get my paper a little different. Uh-oh, we got Uzi. We got
Uzumaki.
Worry. We got Worry Uzumaki up in here. Worry Uzumaki up in here. Yeah, karmacon.com. Y'all gotta check them out, man. Make sure y'all follow karmacon.com, man. Yeah, that's the real. That's that new wave that's gonna take over the United States, man. When y'all see a car that's going down your street and you see some Japanimation or some cartoon characters on it, that's the new wave right now, man. Coming straight from Japan. You know what I'm saying? It's taking over. I've been following the hashtag Itasha cars. I've been following that hashtag, and I'm seeing a whole lot. I'm talking about like brand new Corvettes, expensive Mercedes, Lexus cars, and they doing it to their cars. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
So
seen a
it's
couple
like,
Lambos and Ferraris with them on there.
yeah, hey, Demonology just reposted us
Oh,
in
dope.
in his story, man. Y'all know Demonology 638, man. That's a good dude right there, man. With the Soul Snatcher
It's back
Dodge
too.
Dodge
He got it
Demon.
back. You see that?
Yeah. He replaced what was it? That was it from the
With the
cat back?
transmission.
It was no, not the transmission. He was what it was. I guess the part manufacturer. He was able to touch it literally after the car had ran. Yeah, that was kind of interesting, man. I gotta see. I gotta watch the whole video, man. I kind of just checked in with it, man. But yeah, Demonology, man. He tough, man. What did G Body say? The new Hellcat Durango about to be crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. The
Yeah.
Mopar community.
Let
The
me get my
Mo,
phone charger. Hold. Yeah.
yeah, the Mopar community, man. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. They got. I think they got the biggest community right now when it comes to any makes of vehicle. Of course, of course, you got it. You got that. You got that. You got that. You show coming on card, much love and support to you and what all you're touching and what you are involved in as well.
Yeah, man. Worry. That's a good cat, man. I mean, I've been rocking with him from the beginning. As soon as I heard about him, just a good solid dude all the way around, man. I got my boy No Limit Eddie up in here though.
No limit, Eddie. What
Yeah,
is up?
no limit Eddie. We got was that thickness 30 up in here.
Thickness 30. What's
G
up?
body. Yeah, man. Yeah, we getting it, man. But back on the G body though, man. And the I y'all know I rock with the BMW I8, man. But and they still haven't finished my car. So think about it. We're on week 3. So we're on week 3 right now. And I'm down here on vacation at the beach. And I hadn't heard from them. The last time I heard from them was when I left to come down here 2 days ago, and they was like they was having trouble programming whatever this part called the SME unit that's gonna cost about $3,000. So I'm like, okay, if I'm paying $3,000 for y'all to fix this part, I need y'all to learn how to program it. And I hadn't heard from them, man. I hadn't heard from them. So all this stuff is kind of like, man, part of me is like, okay, you got the AC compressor fixed. That's a potential $18,000 problem. You already got that fixed. You got the electronic parking brake fixed, $800 problem. And this SME module, which is like a $3,000 problem. But I talked to I8 Pat, and we was looking at some of the other issues that some of these I8 owners have been having. So there are other $3,000 issues, $4,000 issues. And I'm like, man, come on. I, concerning the I8, would rather go back to my Lamborghini plan. When I was talking about getting a Huracan, and I still talk about it, the Huracan plan was to trade the I-8 in on the Huracan, you know, and come back a year or two later and get a 2019 Roadster so that I would have a convertible I-8. And 2 years from now, obviously, that would be 2022, that would still have me in a warranty BMW i8, and I still would be able to put 3 years on top of that. So I could potentially have i8 that's covered all the way to 2026.
Mm. Yeah, those type of cars, man, you definitely want to have a warranty on them because there's so many components that can go wrong electronically that can cost a lot of money. Like with me, I always had a warranty on all my cars. With the Benz, man, I done saved a lot of money by having warranties on that, man. I remember when the suspension went up, it was like a 6 grand expense. And I think the warranty stepped in as well as my insurance company. With the Bentleys, I had them under warranties, but the one I had now, and I didn't have for 5 years, so the warranty expired. I have been paying out of pocket for a few big ticket items, but it wasn't as much. And from what I've been hearing from my sales reps as well as my technicians, is the biggest thing that can go wrong usually doesn't. Like the engine on Bentleys, they say they last forever. You probably will never replace the engine. The closest thing to that is the turbos. And since it's a twin turbo, you
Hmm.
might pay a couple grand for some turbos and maybe a couple grand for it to get installed. But these cars are built to last that you might not even get to that point. The biggest thing on the Bentleys was the suspension. You did have to replace the front end suspension. That cost me close to 5 grand. And the suspension is supposed to, since it's air suspension, supposed to last 60,000 miles. I got up to maybe like around 90,000 miles on that car before I had to replace the suspension. So that was about 2 years ago. About maybe 15,000 miles, 10,000 miles ago. I'm only
Hmm.
doing like 5,000 miles per year now.
Okay.
Um, but with my car, I don't. I got an Indy Tech that takes care of me, give me the right numbers. So my experiences compared to yours being out of warranty, even though we got those 150, 200, $250,000 cars, it's two different experiences,
Mm.
money wise, coming out of pocket.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I've thought this thing out so many times, man. Again, because I bought the extended maintenance plan. So I was thinking about, keeping the car and taking care of the car. So it was never a passing thought like, oh, I don't want no warranty. I don't want no maintenance plan. So I thought it out and talked it out. It's just that now we got into a point a year later, we're finding the issues bubbling up around the same time. If we were having this conversation a year ago, where I had my car for a couple months, it would have been yo, buy the warranty right now. Buy the extended warranty. Don't worry about the maintenance plan. Buy the extended warranty right now. Get them 5,500. Get your extended warranty. So whatever happened to the car, don't even think twice about it. Just call the tow truck. You know, I would definitely, do it over in that aspect. But at the same time, if you got a car and there are issues that they're made that are from a design flaw, I think the right thing to do is recall, because that's a safety thing, and I think that's the right thing to do to do right financially by those individuals that are bringing those cars in. Even if you don't fully cover it, man, we're gonna offer 10%. We're gonna offer 5%. I mean, 50 would be great. But we're gonna offer 5%, 10% off of the AC compressor repair, the SME module repair, which is a unit that helps the small car battery communicate with the huge battery that's inside the car. And if that thing ain't working right, your battery can overheat, and you could potentially have to spend about $20,000, $25,000 replacing the big battery in the i8. So yeah, bro, G Body, man. I don't know. Should I change my name to Carshow Evapors or G Body Evapors?
Everybody Vegas. You know how I got the name Carshow, Rell?
No,
So
let me know.
let me tell you, this first time you actually talking about it. So back in 2007 and like 2008ish, we was me and my car club, and the whole Baltimore car club community. We used to go to car shows, and we used to have to drive far and go out of town, and it was never any car shows really in Baltimore. So me and a group of guys who I work with in corporate America who threw parties, they promote for parties. I knew like all the car people, and we came with a plan like, yo, let's just take your resources that you got with marketing and promoting and add to the people who I know in the car community and what I know about cars, and let's do a local car show, and let's start a whole kind of car show series in Baltimore, because it wasn't a market for it. I mean, it wasn't a
Mm,
market. It was a market for it, but it wasn't being done. So we started throwing car shows in Baltimore, and close around town and everything like that. And we was like, yo, okay, we got something going on. So every year we would throw like a best of Baltimore car show, and then we started to name the car show Crown Me the King DMV, because the reach was so huge that we started reaching down to DC and started to VA and Delaware and PA. And I started to I started to being known for not just Rell with the nice cars, but Rell that be throwing the car shows.
yeah,
So
Carshow.
I remember I put up a post on either Facebook or MySpace about switching my name, saying should I name myself either Car Show Rell or Benz Rell or something like that. He was like, y'all like the way Car Show sounds.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
went with that, and since then my name was Car Show Rell. But give me one sec. Go ahead.
Yep. Hey, I was just getting ready to say that this is the brothers program. So y'all know it's been in here for a few minutes. That Carshow Rail's brother is in here, G Body Ron, and now one of my brothers just popped in, the Relly Rails. He's in here. So the brothers are getting it done tonight, today. But Relly Rails, we were talking about G Body, man. We were talking about them G bodies, and we was talking to he goes by the real Mr. G Body, and we were talking earlier about 15,000 being like a number to where you could get a nice, G Body that's like clean, ready to rock and roll, man. So,
You're good.
man, if I can get that thing under 15, that'd be even better. Hey, my brother, the Relly Rails, is in here, Rell.
Wells. Man, he got some good content that he's been dropping lately, man.
Oh
I've been
man, let
keeping
me.
tabs on him.
Man, he's sitting over there. My brother's sitting over there on so much talent, man. I be trying to tell him. I don't like to tell nobody what to do, but I'd be like, man, when I see he do certain type of videos, man, on car reviews and stuff, man, and the way he do the graphics and he have his facts and he drop all the facts, one, two, three, four, five, and straight to the point and get you on up out of there. And it's like them videos be hitting, bro. I'm like, yo, you need to do them joints. I be wanting to
Yeah,
hear some cold starts, man. Go out there, man. Shoot, start that thing up, man. Ride that thing around the block, man. Let the folk hear that joint. Even that type of video too. But them car
right.
reviews, they on 10, man. Oh, what did he say? He said, I'm about to go link up with Rubik's now, for some content uptown. Yo, that's gonna be dope, man. Only thing missing, man, is your big brother there with the drone. That's the only thing missing,
Man,
Rell.
this my latest toy right here.
Oh, so you jumping into the gimbal family. That's the same one. No, you got, is that the magnet? Is it a magnet right on the end?
Well,
Is it
it's
is it
called
DJI?
no, this is a Ziyang crane
Yeah, the
VT.
crane. Yeah. I'm familiar with
Yeah,
that.
man,
Yeah.
I
So
got
my
tired of my
phone,
videos. I got tired of my videos jumping up and down, man. And this thing does wonders. Does
yeah, that's
wonders.
what I use. I use my DJI Osmo 3, and my phone is
Okay.
sitting on it right now.
Yeah, yeah, gimbals, man. Gimbals is where it's at. You gotta
Yeah, man.
invest in your craft. If you want to be a YouTuber, and if you can't get a videographer, I say spend a couple $100 and grab the uh grab a gimbal. It's gonna change the outlook of your video. It's gonna have a real nice cinematic look. It's not gonna be
hmm
jumpy when you're walking. He said the crane is dope. I got a crane M2. Yep, yep. I mean, this is all new to me, man. I used to do DVDs, car DVDs back in '05 to like '07
Oh, so
because
you was a bootleg man. You was selling like DVDs.
well, DVDs of cars, like cars in Baltimore, like how people doing YouTube now. I
hmm
used to do that back in '05, '06, '07 with my car club, and like when we used to go out of town or go to DC or go wherever. We spot cars, like we used to have DVDs, and we just used to
Wow,
sell them around town. So
wow,
I wish I would have jumped on YouTube at that time, man. I mean, I got some old videos from YouTube, but we wasn't taking it serious. We didn't know we can profit off of it, obviously, or make a huge impact to others as we know now.
yeah.
Um, but it's kind of new to me, but it's like rekindling an old fire and an old passion that I had, and just was doing, just having a passion for cars ever since I could buy cars, or even before that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And I talk about old YouTube myself, man. And I posted some videos back in 2006, on a different channel, by a different name called Eric and Quan, all one word, I believe,
You got it on your new
EricAndQuan.
channel?
Excuse me.
You got it on your new channel?
No, it was a separate channel. This is before
You got
Google.
you got to do a re-upload. If it's still on YouTube, you got to do a re-upload, man. Throwback and do an
Oh
intro like,
man,
man, it's just a
like I
throwback.
said, it's out there right now from 2006, man. The videos are still out there. I did about three videos in 2006, but with this channel, I started loading in 2011. But again, I wasn't even trying to do YouTube. I had my own website. Me and my brother, we were doing our sports comedy show, so we already built a website. So we wasn't even using YouTube. We was like, I'm gonna load a couple of videos on YouTube, and you could. I made money off them videos too.
Dope,
This was
dope.
before this was before YouTube changed it to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Back then, they put ads on your channel because people watch your videos.
Right,
So
right.
I remember logging into my Google AdSense account, and I looked in there one day, and I think it was like $52. I was like, where did that money come from? Because I wasn't using YouTube, so I wasn't logging into AdSense. But they were running ads on my videos before they changed the rules of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I already made money on YouTube before these folk are making money on YouTube. If that makes sense. Like, bro, I made money on YouTube and didn't even want to, didn't even know. What if I tried back then? What if I was doing YouTube like I'm doing now back then? Come on, man. Be one of the pioneers of YouTube. And that's why I like talking to New York in your city. He actually met the guys that started YouTube.
Yeah, that's
So,
dope.
so think about
That's
it.
dope.
He know the guys that started YouTube before YouTube started. They was talking about it before it started. And he put on the young gamer that ended up blowing up in gaming and started doing games with EA Sports. Man, come on, bro. That was, I think he said it was like 2003. I think he said either 2001 or 2003. But either way, who knows the guys that started YouTube? I don't.
I don't even.
Your
I
favorite
know they
YouTubers
sold
don't.
them and got their money and got out. Who knows what they even doing now? But I know they built it up.
Yeah.
They built up a huge empire, and he was a part of that. He
And he
said
was
he
a
was a
part of
part of the whole process.
Yeah, man. So and shout out to New York and your city, man. Again, we give out flowers while folk alive, man. We all out here together trying to make the world a better place. So, and I don't believe in that. Oh, this brother better than that brother. So this brother can't talk to that brother. I'm like, nah, man. I can talk to anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I can connect with anybody. So if a brother, sister, or whoever is on some, oh, you don't have 100,000 subscribers, that's their loss. I ain't mad. That's their loss. I don't even trip, man. I'm doing my thing, man. Again, since 1992, baby. You know how you see companies that they make a T-shirt that'll say established in, you know.
That,
So mine is established in 1992. What about you? And most folks gonna be like, 2019, 2018. Yeah, you got 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, man. You just came up the last 3 years, man. Calm
yeah.
down, have a seat, man.
You know what? You know what? Also, one of my good guys, and we probably got maybe 5 minutes left. One of
All
my
right.
good guys reached out to me, who I ain't talked to in a minute. You know, we met in the military. Couple years older than me, but somebody who I always looked up to. He was getting paper for a long time. Had the new Lexus, had the duplex at a young age. I'm like, man, you're killing it. So he reached out to me, and we just was talking. We both in a good space. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he mentioned we both mentioned not really losses, but lessons and mistakes that we made early on.
Mm-hmm.
That we're glad that we made those mistakes early on because they would cost us a fortune if we made them later in life. So I think that's another thing that people who was in that process, that that maybe teens and 20s, and they're wondering like, man, I need to recover from this loss, or I need to recover from this mistake. They don't see it that maybe they're having that mistake now to create to create a lane that's going to put them into something bigger in the future, and they're going to realize that, okay, I remember the last time I mixed this with this, it didn't work right, so I'm not going to mix these two because it can possibly ruin my whole empire. Making those mistakes early in life and early in your process save you tons of money. Because when you up, and I see, I'm not putting out any names, but I see, certain people who, when they up at a young age, it becomes, it can sort of hurt you quick. Like if you get it too fast, you don't want to become a one-hit wonder where you make one mistake and everybody turn their back on you, you can't recover from it. Because you 24, 25, and you're a multi-millionaire, and you treating people like a certain way. You're talking down on the people like a certain way. You think everybody hating on you. Shout out to my haters, y'all can't stop me. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I mean, trust me, I've been there. But you can't I don't have 1 million subscribers. I'm not the OG in YouTube or the OG on IG, anything like that. So I feel like it's not my place to even come in and step in and say anything to him, man. But you can make those mistakes early in your career, but later in life, you don't want to make those same mistakes, man, because it can cripple your whole empire.
Yeah, man. And I think that is a great place, man, to kind of lead this conversation, bro. Like we got 40 seconds and I'm gonna have to end this live in about 20 seconds. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Cartalk TV, man. We're gonna be back live Sunday for sure. We might come back live again before Sunday, man, because I know the people they enjoy hearing us talk, man, and chop it up. So with that being said, man, thank you, Carshow Rell, for being my brother and starting Car Talk TV, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Yep. Yep. Till next
All right.
time.
Yep.